say video now we show enough for you buy you see the video and that is where you know what Manchester United United really wanted Amorim. Remember Wilcox more than Ashworth Mukoshiano at the entrance. They wanted to give him a very, very good welcome. So how they do Manchester United Carrington on him. And in fact, Amorim every airport to ever straight to Carrington on him. Rich, there was a police escort. Mm-hmm. There was a serious police escort making sure that Amorim and control traffic. The plan was to make him move freely through the city of Manchester, get him to Carrington, then all be starting a Juma I want to smoke room. Now the funny territory. Time United for when they say Amorim may come, no, they started tracking his flight from Portugal, Lisbon. And the United for started tracking flights until say Baby do Manchester Airport. Omo luggage for me now. Now United for me to tell me okay. Omo trap pictures the Amorim picture you see from on the bag for the buy them see hey. I do the Spain for power can you. Who say Spain for a big player big manager be able to they find ways to go to the whether Madrid airport, Barcelona airport, Coco training paro. In fact, personal democracy on your crown. And then make sure that they are part of the conversation or the things that you are doing. And now Amorim Babi Druye. Mr. Said the video in your straight from there. Amorim Babi Druye, and you could tell that it was a beautiful sight for Ruben Amorim. Rich.
Why?
You see, the video. And I like you see, I like the way Ruben Amorim is excited. Me can say time I must say some structure and I'm for Omar Berada bar now. Omar Berada now grow pension. He's an excellent executive football administrator. When he does things like this, they want to get Ruben as comfortable as he can be. On person bibi a be have been Amorim bibi o person onye biara on person mu nyama no se ne be ya Nkunku do baby na afede oh Ruben Amorim is not getting what he wants owie no kwa so Manchester United offices ni nyina share chefs and your bon come for work to start. Now the big question and they say United say Ruben has arrived. Now United fans are obvious, including Biggie Chains, all the Manchester United fans. The first question becomes no, and they say, will Ruben be successful? Because
it's a big yes. Capital yes.
I think for every football fan or per competition in English Premier League in him, you don't even have to be a Manchester United fan. You want Ruben to succeed. So only a lot of the football fans are only sitting come. You speak to City fans, speak to Arsenal fans, speak to Chelsea fans. One thing that Obia and Penny say, as a Pep dominated Premier League too much. So they would all want Premier League managers that can make it more competitive. Chelsea here. If Amorim can give Pep a run for his money, I'm excited. And then there is a different conversation around the English Premier League. There is excitement to it. Everybody wants that. The thing is that whether Amorim will be successful or not, it is dependent on the enemy. What do you say? If I say, school companies, you have mathematical find extra. You use the known variables to find the unknown variables. What are the known variables of Ruben Amorim? Then we will draw the conclusion to if Ruben Amorim will be successful or not. Of course, leaving windows. Say maybe one man from tech regardless of the analysis that we do, we cannot control Saudi about it. One day so far, you found baby. Rich, this is the last picture of Ruben Amorim or the Lions Den or Lisbon. Or the Avalade on him. About how much we Sporting phone man in the and after match, post-match press conference, I know church we say, oh no. Nipa bebre ka se sikenti no kono. Class bebre di sika suchi United yana babat onkoye. and he wanted to stay here. Sporting for the catcher and he said, Obrigado, Amorim. Literally telling him, thank you, Ruben. Now, literally, in 33 possible points, now available this season up for grabs for Ruben Amorim. Onyanina. 10 games, 10 wins for Ruben Amorim in the Portuguese Liga. No, he unbeaten before he left. In fact, the last game, he was down by 2-0 against Sporting Braga in the first half. Second half, 4-2. That is the Ruben Amorim effect. And for me, I am wondering as some Ruben Amorim catch and the boys not half time say, Major Wako. Say that I'm going to Makwara. And I'm sure the players will not have left Abranche friend Ruben Amorim go ask for free. But where has Ruben come from? Richard, everybody has a story. The story of Ruben Amorim here, very interesting. Or starting a top level managerial Jumano, and just December 2019. Just December 2019. And if you are good, you are good. They don't care how old you are. Brighton, our 31-year-old football manager, Fabian Hazeler. Amorim at age 39 is excellent and is a good place for him to start. And the key metrics for Ruben Amorim, and they say, Saube Kaya, last summer, Barcelona, Chelsea, West Ham United, big one was Liverpool. Omina Ekason per Ruben Amorim. It's a United because you're very confident that Amorim will succeed. They are not far from wrong. Because the known variables, no ASA, he has gotten results a lot of the times at Sporting Lisbon from Bragamo and all through the days to come to Lisbon and Manchester United. Onya results. Away from that, Eban is saying, in a Liverpool for time manager again club Econo, they wanted to really move faster to get Ruben Amorim. Rich. Arne Slot was not the first choice of Liverpool. Arne Slot, he was not the first choice of Liverpool. When Michael Edwards and the likes came back to Liverpool, one of the first names they wanted was Ruben Amorim. They had gone to Portugal, had conversations with Ruben. Now, the reason Liverpool moved away from the conversation of Ruben Amorim was simple. Around the time when Liverpool for Ruben Edin Komono, start time now. No Ruben Amorim was stand for Edin Komo. In fact, of our plane from Lisbon came to London, met Michael Stennett, the sporting director of West Ham United, had conversations with him. Now, Ruben Amorim just the last 2 days, say San Komono and Yano Kre. I say Yano Crescent or consider or Babeshi or no Babe catch Rome say unfair Juman, but you and I know I won't believe that story. To fly and come to London
from Portugal to London.
You knew that the job was very far-fetched. And in the Liverpool phone, it pulled the plug on Ruben Amorim. Okay. Around that time, Chelsea were also beginning to court Ruben Amorim. Barcelona, any nobody at that time, they said, Xavi may go. They asked questions about Ruben Amorim. So the best clubs in the WRC, our nobody manager last season, they were all after Europe's most converted young manager in Ruben Amorim. There is empirical evidence to show, say, and it's just a fluke. It's rich. Say, Obika Cho say, Dana, Omar Berada, Wilcox, Dana Short, Omutra Eric Tehagani. No, we deliver a message in the man and say, all person in a giant relationship, no, Tinton, Obi and Kone Baby, no. So Obika Cho say, on the same day, Wilcox and Dan Ashworth. Ashworth was supposed to stay back at Carrington to study the ship on Honham. And Wilcox echo Manchester Airport took a plane straight to Lisbon. The same day. And you will understand the United story. At the beginning, Nanke said Thomas Tuchel. United a delay Kakra. And a Tuchel Koye. Immediately they told Eric Ten Hag to go. The same day, Wilcox FR flight echo Lisbon to go and tell Ruben Amorim say, Unim, ye person be here Jumano. It was on the day. And I Ruben Ekacho say United Jumandia me pay. Me baby me internship England under Jose Mourinho at United. I love the place. I fell in love with the place. And although I've been quoted by a lot of managers in Europe, a lot of teams in Europe, I want the United job. It's in a sermon. And come on, China season in here because medical catcher Benfica Sporting Lisbon president say season in here I am going to leave and then go and look for other challenges in Europe. And I work with catcher and say, Now what you have to say club na so. It's me train. Yeah, you mistakes. 3 or 4 of them. You might have the benefit of the doubt. We cannot wait. Now some of them no matter the man the proposal but 2 of them. Yes, so yeah, but to be so changing. What do we do? It's yes now. If you take the United job, it is now.
Or never.
Or never. And Amorim said, okay, Mr. Montomo. He went home too confident. Too confident. But the funny thing, Amorim ever Sporting Lisbon. 2 weeks after say Bruno Fernandes, every Sporting Lisbon about Manchester United. No. So next week, and Ruben Amorim bed. So at Sporting, they say Bruno Fernandes missed Ruben Amorim by just 2 weeks. Ruben went home. And on a bush for coding come. It will be telling also catching and say, but if you can't take the job in the summer, international break labor, my United 40 years said, you want to live in an amicable way with Sporting Lisbon for. So you would rather want to come in during the international break, get 2 weeks to acclimatize with United, one of the quarantine, then wait for the players to come. He went back to United in Wilcox. And Wilcox said that makes a lot of sense. They will take it like that. Fast forward. 2.5 year contracts on a branch FN Ruben Amorim. Now, Rich, I had made the only United for in Abem. The contract length doesn't mean it's a money confidence.
Yeah,
but it's not a short-term contract.
Oh, so because about 1 year.
Because Samujini said,
"Oh, yeah, few some about about 1 year." Yeah, never so there, Paul, you know, bet me, Yamaya. And what's the best under transit? Like, we understand it.
Wow.
Is it a hack no mama any other hole?
Not the boss.
Has he any believe with me? You believe so bet my age, man. But already about 2 years.
Yeah.
Now about a season being hard here. What season young so? Be a result no crano. But at least you who handprint. You who say at least say amount time I bet my age man. Why not? You know better as we then we extend. It be a 2 billion the account. I could be a 4 5.
I thought to say once I from the mistake Chelsea did with Graham Potter. Okay, Potter at Chelsea. 5 years. And a Graham Potter Chelsea for the Cadebara. And
about our compensation,
yes, then it was difficult for Chelsea to build.
1 year been far. 1 year exactly. Compensation no channel.
And you see, right after that, now the question comes into how does Ruben play his football? Say no abone ball. And okay in the preamble. Say Ruben Amorim a 3 at the back manager. And only and now after the last game of Ruben boy, he was asked to say United team no. Omit me about a 3 back now and how is he going to play at United? According to Ruben Amorim, the plan and say all Manchester United no. He is going to play in a way that he knows. It's about 3 back. About 3 back now. He will start playing in a 3 back. So on your results in a 3 back, then he will move into a level where he can change how he wants to play. It's United here. So expect that Ruben Amorim is coming in to come and play in a 3 back, but very direct. Now this is the disparity in Ruben Amorim 3 back now.
Nah,
exactly. The disparity in Ruben Amorim 3 back now. And to say Antonio Conte 3 back now. And it's not go for the can say, what kind of 3 back car? Maybe then you are doing a lazy form of analysis. And to say Simeone Inzaghi 3 back now. He is a 3 at the back with a lot of spaces. Now, on the tactical board, say Obibo 3 backer. The reason they play the 3 back is to get a lot of players in close proximity. It's one general tactical board, no sir. Should we have players no bend down? It is easier to find passing options. It is easier to play forward. It is easier to do a lot of things in the 3 back system when you play like this. But according to Ruben Amorim, on only 3 back a little bit different. He plays the 3 center backs normally. But the inside, no ever inside. The wingers never inside. Not the wing backs, no. I keep it very high and wide. Then the DMs still it quickly explains the reason in here on only DMs are what used to at Sporting CP, you know, the best ground duel winners in Europe. Now it starts from Jean Paulin and or Bayern Munich. then straight to Manuel Ugarte, or FC Manchester United. It's the reason why it's here. Ugarte, Ekokobo, and Luis Enrique, he could not play in Enrique's 4-3-3. No compare made for 3 years and continue Amorim be born. He couldn't do that because for Ruben Amorim, in the middle of the park, there is a lot of space for his midfielders. You need to have the legs to cover the ground from wide areas and then from centrally before so it's about the 3-back. Then the wingers usually come into those half spaces. So the fullbacks will get a job done. Nipa Bakwami excited for him pa Branche friend Amad Diallo. Obenya Boni be a ball on the wing.
Because a young can run.
No, a lot of pace. He can go up and down. And in Yaba Sadia, it means that automatic Manuel Ugarte will play. You need probably next to him. Oh, dear man, because Ozemakacho said the DM has to cover a lot of ground with Fiifi.
Yeah.
That's what me Koba. That's what me Banechi. No, a lot of defensive work. See, you have to be able to
look out to the sun down here,
exactly.
And your problem.
Next to him, the mini is a Casimiro and a Beya.
Chairman, honorable.
It's you. Casimiro in the middle of the park with him to cover a lot of ground. Then maybe Bruno Fernandes will be part of the inside 10s, you know. Then maybe a better friend of Rashford, of course, Rasmus Hojlund there, Mutu center forwards, no. He looks like the best out of the two.
Say, Nkunku.
On Joshua Zegzid, Nkunku,
no, a branch and also man time. On your player in the ball conference.
What did they follow?
On boy Europa, on both Champions League, Premier League.
What did they fan?
Near the end of a player.
Who to be Nkunku?
I didn't need to be
Nkunku.
That be boy is on your happy with Chelsea.
Oh no, catch it out of it.
And I'm Amorim for friends, chairman, Malandi. But woman, and go for his exenia, go on.
Amorim, baby, with a crew
and I mean, Munton, Nkunku, also conference now within the bon. I say, it's more 10 respect. You concluding Amorim for Manchester at the highest level. It's him Amorim we don't know if he is going to be
Mobo Messi Mount.
I say
Mobo Messi Mount.
That's a mount you just say any.
Mountain or Champions League.
I just say on no mountain they much say any. To know to bench any news. Ben Kuku
I didn't know.
Germany what GD Obama the ball conference. No. To a catch my head chairman. Conference there. Amorim buy no for friends chairman.
Amorim phone.
Say
Obedu United mama the phone na.
Send across
bibia man that.
Maybe better crowd never be na.
We get na way. Otu ane ednyame ya admo chena. No ati say dia tum say Nkunku.
We jana ire ne ma port na never be.
Kobi yen robin up na yen to admedin. Nkunku dia me ya dia be fa no.
Okay.
Am me ya dia be fa.
You carry your pay buy.
Oh, you be fa.
Say Miss Mount name fan ke Toma we say 80. It's the Nkunku dia.
Satan na bibi ya na.
Nkunku dia pekashi pa.
Nkunku be 100 amamo. Obazo obebo watasa de manu ho.
Nkunku dia won pekashi na pa ya dia.
Messi Mount. Mount amamo.
There is data saying that American shows say Amorim likes to use the wings area, not centrally, to do a lot of the attacking work. 38.2%, 32.3% on the right hand side. Whether Amorim or not will be successful Manchester United here. The data shows say our track record will be to deliver.
Okay.
Of course, there are things that we don't know where Manchester United or current one man yet here. So on the basis of that data, Amorim will be successful and we want him to be successful. And we need Yami had more tina. Chelsea if only be some question say Adentina Chelsea Timimbo Enzo Caicedo Lavia together with Cole Palmer. Tomorrow when we have time, we'll do data and tactical analysis.
No problem.
Why it hasn't been possible and how a Chelsea bitman fixes our problem.
But I'm going to me, you remember players you will beat me a foul more. Just moment of your go moment.
Mobile conference league players.
Masa.
Your conference league players.
Say
your conference league players number 5. Tubako fa ya Felix, tubako fa Nkunku, tubako fa wine. Lisasi. Akwa WhatsApp Badiashi. Beto Badiashi la mamo.
Tosi na there bia
you. Beto tablet. Badiashi body ball college.
Otu ke. You see a team. team yẹn afẹ́ ni na wọ́n bẹ gbogbo ọmọ máa ń bẹ fẹ́ mi yóò na kan.
mi nyina bẹẹbi ankasa Chelsea mi nyina bẹẹbi ankasa mpacho.
o kasa da okay.
ana mo pa yẹnfa Enzo Fernandez ma wọn na.
o Enzo de pẹ.
mo pẹ.
Enzo de pẹ ne na sọ
wọ. mo de sẹ de bẹ ba.
Enzo. o ṣe de na acting price no kọ fọm.
nka mo de bẹ sẹ de bẹ ba.
ana so na.
sẹ na mo de bẹ ba.
mo
de sẹ na mo de bẹ ba.
ebi tuya 40.
Enzo Fernandez 40.
na so ọbọ conference.
na
ebi ọbọ conference.
na Holland kọ́ mo kọ́ tọ́ ni sẹ́yìn.
oh avi nti asem bebrebe a me kan nti unti ana me say first ni business bi wo ye na nkienye
na Enzo
Zexi mu ne odan kien tom
na Zexi ni tifa ni
nti na me chese ye ji tum say ho dey mistake
o got
ba yen sanye sa mistake
Enzo Fernandez 40 million pound
conference
40 million pound
40
na mo Bruno Fernandez ko beto ni say
oh na say Bruno do ni bobo church
the bet 25 be
mama
even mom 25 million no ya fa Bruno so mo pe dia
Bruno Avi Clemente pa o di 25 million ebe fa Bruno Fernandez
na Bruno Fernandez
you ni bobo Chelsea players ni na
Bruno Fernandez ni bobo Chelsea player man and na te ha ko be patch o say wanya de be patch o pale jode Bruno Fernandez ni bobo
all right the judgment in is in 4.5
mo fa ye mem 25 so mo pe
oh Debbie
mo pe Enzo dia
ye be fans me some na ye 2005 from Tomintie ni and you take 20 million are 5 I was shown no 25 phone because you better 20 million CA you better enti unya nchaw dia so ukra Telisa ana MTN no me part of feature bi CA Telisa you can Vodafone aha use Voda na and Telisa me part of star 281 ash na choose option 2 ukra MTN so a and you take 20 million 5 Fiifi be fair draw ni ehu de 20 million no e de ema no na yiwie ya no ni ato aso de amamo abie fabi so na yemra na yensha senche esika no ma ema atifo tiadewo edamoda o munya ne fast na ye draw no kama pa
so de ema coach for fa no de ne say de bia no eya ye hwe ni achievement we be one achievement in terms of titles we're winning to see develop players the attitude towards players you hear him be brave and as sporting directors patron function and
that's why you code
serious
kafra
and as sporting directors no more defa players no enti sa enima na ehwe no in majority of situations eya omo movie no mo baba ye adwuma ne man ya sa ne man e bi ntimi nya adwuma enti no obi betu akakofo bi adwuma na onipa ko no be one no ye very good very good kokofa ne ba na situation no obo ni new place nti ne bia de ba kwa na me no bia emma no ntimi nya adwuma no na wa fail ye players e hwe ye nim sa player bi obo ni team a oye very good we be one no ba kofa ne de ba another team a na the more all of a sudden na more conform then we begin to ask ourselves and you want to know how na bobo say now baba it's about the environment and the name of baba between this new environment no and it may be bro ha harding because Ronaldo ball Manchester United or Koyo was buy one of the issues that Ronaldo now with Manchester United was about Manchester United almost structures as of time or war now Koyo no was buy no better the same structures yeah everything said the but football has moved on. Football moving on in terms of training facilities, in terms of football science, in terms of and it may be bree in our football MCC. It's Amorim, you're a very good manager in Portugal. Me Chelsea, a Andre Villas by
AVB.
Yeah, a Portuguese manager, sir. Because the Brown Mourinho befa Chelsea first, no cap Mourinho backroom staff for home. When you Rufara, Mono, Sivano, other guys, some Mourinho, a backroom staff for home. And maybe a picture me a Luis Felipe Scolari or the Brazil J World Cup. We have done no buy. Carlo Ancelotti or Real Madrid or the Madrid agitates. I confirm you now by Chelsea. But I'm Boba Kumi be a night name be not no Masako. But I'm quite a different environment. Some of these coaches, maybe a AVB now to assume Felipe Scolari cried the house speak now. No, so the modern one will form part me who will be all crazy see. But managers to do one everywhere. Mourinho now can cry kind of was a cry. Mourinho here, Mourinho say, taking or was he say? I always struggle with Fenerbahce. Neman Kuyo, but he's still struggling with Fenerbahce. Oh, and see, the Ebemi Aquacofa coach, you know, sometimes criteria ni very good, but omo ba omo ntimi pay for me. Kakra bi no bomb ntimi pay for me. So Alex Ferguson fi Aberdeen ba or Scotland ba Manchester United. Time of ban and United for a year. Attrition rate in terms of management and as a manager, attrition rate in a very high United this year. Because Alex Ferguson go join United. Because won't mean yet one of the greatest managers in the Premier League. As in Wenger, Jurgen Klopp, managers and do now more Premier League. Other leagues as well. Managers do not know one or more G titles in Mobile. They have struggled either at the beginning or getting to the end of their tenure. They have struggled. And see, Amorim Marshall in matches be especially the last game on City Bueno. Okay, in his post-match press conference here, some match in a month for the Duona, they say so by United or be a very good manager United. Because only no less a team boy than the defending champions of the Premier League, when team or United form so next door neighbor or very loud in terms of the number of Premier Leagues. Sawaji, and what's saying? So we can share a simple cry. Of course, with me, I use a City team, players be Rodri, many other players, Kevin De Bruyne, many other players be or me a regular, City team, no one must have one but whether you like it or not, or say City. And or you're a very young manager who is coming with a very high profile from Portugal. Portuguese league, meaning and to say even La Liga. And to say even Premier League, and to say be a French league, in terms of be a PSV, sorry, we are PSG, money other teams, PSG, other teams, and to say, or from Kakra, we Benfica, we Porto, Nai, Sport, money be a Omama Canning and instead of any, but how many times can a mobile want to come in? And to be here now, now we are champion or local champion, but two penny for now. The maker question is United for bet me time. I'm waiting me at and watch it. Said the maybe as Alex Ferguson chair, said as in Wenger chair, said the Pepe chair, Ewo City, said the club chair with Liverpool. So they be a Chelsea for super sales American so Chelsea now. We mean that's opportunity and I'm watching there. But apart from that, I think it's a fine manager. It's about time. It's about time. Because United always say it's only about the manager, it's about the quality of the players and so on. And they be a say Ten Hag by man also be developing player, be improving player be a. And see, maybe a first season will struggle, but so many with Tremana, I think he will come good.
Okay. Kobe, I ain't about him, John.